These past 3 months have been, very long, not only for me, but everybody in the world, that's going through this tragic times right now. But me personally, I would say the first month it wasn't too bad. As a player, as a team, we knew that we were going to have a season. It was just a matter of time. And then month number 2 came around, and month number 3, and that's whenever, for me personally, I had to go home. Went home to see my mom for Mother's Day, just to be around the family, basically kind of reset. And I came back to Arizona, and I needed that so much, just to go home and see my family, just to kind of regroup. As a group standpoint, I think it's going to be a fun, 60-game span. I think, from a fan standpoint, it's going to be 60 games of playoffs, because it's going to be all arms on deck, 30-man roster. I think we're going to need all 60 guys to make it to playoffs and for us to stay healthy and use all our tools. It's new for us. We got a DH, we got 30-man roster. It's going to be fun, but for me personally, I'm just trying to get my body ready. Use these next 3 weeks to make sure that my body's ready to go, build up these innings, use the resources that we have at the field, being able to pitch against our big guys, getting feedback from them, and also giving them a good look. Going on kind of what you said about my brother, don't worry, we're going to make another goal board. We've already talked about that. I think, this is also talking from a group. We've come together, and I think the word of the year is going to be adapt. This is new for everybody. The coaching staff, front office, us as players, fans, the community of San Diego. Everything is new. So I think day by day it's going to be challenging for us to stay disciplined, making sure that we're not just looking out for ourselves, but looking around, for everyone around us. We're going to do everything that we can as a team to, control what we can control. And that's, self-isolating, making sure that, we're keeping ourselves healthy, but as well as, we're looking out from, for Kirby and his wife and kids. It's not just us at the end of the day. I think that, we've agreed to that as a group is, if we want to make it into October baseball, it's going to come down to how disciplined can we be for 3 months. And as challenging that's going to be, just because no one likes being locked up inside, that's what it's going to take. At the end of the day, we can't have any of our big dogs go down due to COVID. The DH, man, I'm upset. I can't get a little silver slugger, but I think from our team standpoint, it's really going to benefit us in the long run. We got some really good at-bats. We got some guys that can swing it a little bit. Ty France, Josh Naylor, Tommy Pham, guys that I really think are going to be a big factor in adding another guy in our lineup. He's not going to like me saying this when he hears this, but he's my little brother. We've been spending a lot of time together over the past 3.5 months. We currently live together. We lived, we were throwing partners during, second spring training-ish in Arizona, when all this stuff happened. Day in and day out, we were on the same routine. We've got to know a lot about each other, and I think he has a good head on his shoulders. He's locked in. He's hungry to earn a spot on this team this year, and I think he has a really good chance. I tell him to just keep his head down and go to work. He has a lot of tools that he brings to the table, and I think that, we're going to need a young lefty in the lineup or, on the roster to help us win a championship. Bring one of our big dogs, Manny Machado. I faced him last outing, and something that we discussed is, for me, being able to reach swings in the at-bat. I think getting feedback from one of our top guys on our team is very crucial. A guy that, if he beats you, it doesn't matter right now. So being able to pick his brain as much as I can. But my biggest goal when I step foot on the mound is obviously, is to give them a good look as well. I think if we can hold each other accountable at the end of the day, we're going to be ready for, July 24th. But I think for me personally, it's really important to use this time because, being away from the game for 3 months, it can be a little challenging to kind of get a little pep in your step and get back into, learning how to pitch. I think a lot of guys, you can go out there and throw, but you got to learn how to pitch again.